Okay, regrets. There's one thing I regret. It's probably like in Pierre was probably not taking advantage of the scholarship opportunities. Like, I know that Baron and Ingle are always telling us to like do our scholarships and do the local ones, and I should have listened. I mean, I know that they're important, because they give you money for college. Not only that, but like, it's also part of your grade. But like, don't find the easy way out and choose like Unigo and CapEx and FastWeb. Try to do scholarships that are in the college center because they're there for for you and for the people in your school. So yeah, if that's one thing I regret, was probably doing a lot of Unigo and not doing more like the local scholarships, because I know that there's a bigger chance for you to get like that scholarship that's local and not that's on a website. That the odds of getting a scholarship on the website is like 1%, but the odds of getting a scholarship that's local is like, the chances of it are higher than a website one. So yeah, that's one of my regrets.
Well, if I think of my regrets, I'll say not spending a lot of time on my work in class center, and maybe not having enough time with other peers and with Engel and Baron, because I don't really have that strong relationship with other peers or with Miss Engel or Baron, I think, personally. So it would be better if I were more involved in the peer counseling program and do other scholarships as well.
We're all human and we need advice sometimes.
Advice a lot of graders that don't slack back and make sure you do your stuff on time. Well, many people say junior is the hardest year, but personally I think senior is the most hardest year for you, because you have to make your decision on your college, you have to do other certain stuff, scholarships, and yeah, so don't look back and make sure you do your stuff and talk to your teachers, make sure you're on top of everything, and don't get senioritis.
If I were to go back and give myself advice, would probably be like, I know that you're applying to colleges and doing a lot of things related to college and stuff, but I would tell myself not to leave my classes behind me, because what I did was like, I kind of forgot that I had classes, so I didn't study for them. And like, I mean, I'm blessed that I don't really have to study, but I know that there are people who have to study. So if I were a junior, I would still study so I could aim towards getting the highest A and not just an okay A. So some advice would to actually study for my APs, because I'm still a senior and I'm still in class, even if I have college stuff to do. What else can I tell myself? I would tell myself that at the end of the day, yes, you're in so many extracurricular activities and stuff like that, and it's taking up all your time, but I would still remind myself that I'm still human and that I should like have some fun. So if I were to go back and tell my junior self, would probably be to still have fun, but like to know my limit, but then not to forget. Oh, and one other thing is, senioritis does not exist unless you tell yourself that it exists. So if people are telling you that senioritis exists, you most likely, if you keep repeating it to yourself, it will like get into your head, because that kind of happened to me. I started believing it. Oh, it's senioritis, that's why I'm not gonna do it because I'm lazy and stuff like that. But it's not true, because you have to tell yourself that it's not true. So don't slack off. That's some advice I would tell myself, and stop being lazy. And I think that's about it. So being a peer, I learned a lot of things. First, I learned how to work with people who had different work habits than I did. I mean, there was lots of struggles, but we made it through. Another thing I learned was that applying to college was actually much harder than I thought. I thought it was going to be easier, but there's like a whole lot of drafting to do and editing, because you need to submit the most perfect application. At least not perfect, but the best part of you, or like the best that you could ever do, because it's college. And I know that I also learned that you're not alone like with this application. Like, I know your teachers are there to help you edit your essays, and then I know that other people are there for you, like Ingo and Baron, like they help you. I mean, you gotta get your transcripts and you gotta get so many other things, and I know it's hard, but at the end of the day it's worth it.
I learned a lot of stuff from call center and from Miss Engel and Baron, But most importantly, I think that I learned how to become a better person as a peer, as a student, and as a fellow member of 2017 class. Well, I think I learned many stuff during my senior year. I learned how to manage my time, maybe. I learned how to respect others. I learned how to go to college. I learned a lot of stuff. Yeah.
And first of all, I want to thank all the peers from last year and Engel and Barron for selecting me to become a peer this year, because if I wasn't a peer, I wouldn't be at this position making this video. Also, I want to thank Engel and Barron for, helping us to apply for college, and especially for not just motivating us peers to apply to college, but like motivating other students outside from the peer program to apply for college too, or pursue a post-secondary education. I also want to say, I know that we're a hassle sometimes because a large group of us, I know it can get kind of hard, but thank you for putting up with us, because without you guys we wouldn't be where we are right now. I just want to say thank you, because now as a peer I was able to help other people who needed it, because that was my first purpose of becoming a peer. I wanted to help other people, not just like me, but I know there are other people who are not just first generation students who need help with college, whether it's financially or other things like that. But that was the purpose why I joined peer. I wanted to help them, and I think along the way, obviously I did accomplish my goal. So thank you for that opportunity.
Well, thank you to Baron and Miss Engel for choosing me as a peer and giving me this opportunity to do other stuff.
Oh, and don't forget, stay in school, kids.